Okay, actually reducing that timer a bit because that timer is actually just for me to prepare myself if I can't get streamed together within like 15 minutes. But yeah, just about, if I check, I believe there's about 8 tracks in that one song. I don't know. I think I put 8 of the Pixelgun 3D tracks into it, so that is what you guys are hearing. Oh yeah, I tested Dynamo again, and it really does feel like it's Splatoon 1 at least a bit. Okay. I mean, I never played Splatoon 1, so I don't really know. But if it's close to that, then I think that's fair. I'm about to get into S+0. Are you doing a rank up battle? Or a rank up series? Also, Deja, I just see you have to go soon, but that's okay. You could always watch this back later. No, another bronze, not bad. A holy what? A holy what? What are we talking about? Oh wait, I think you guys all stated you could play later. I just want to remember something I want to say about the video, but I'll message you on Insta tomorrow about it. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As someone who plays Splatoon 1, all it needs is insta horizontal flick on self-jump landing. I mean, it could use that. I played S1 a bit not too long ago. I was only able to play story mode, guys. I wasn't able to do that much else. Hold on. Wait a minute. The map modes are not good. Yeah? Turf War is good, but not Anarchy Open at the moment. It's broken and I love it. Dynamo? I probably won't be awake in the morning because I'm going to go to sleep later. I don't have class tomorrow. So I'm not going to be up in the morning now. I could try to be, but most likely I won't be. God bless Pretendo Network and its developers. The only revival managers that I've seen aren't in any controversy. What, to keep the game running? I guess so. I still play it when the maps are good. I use Pretendo. I still have a Wii U. The only issue is I don't have a charger for my gamepad. So I can't actually do anything until I get a charger for it. I guess I'll play X. Oh, I have time. Oh my goodness. What have you guys done today? Or what have you not done today, I guess? The Wii U and 3DS servers are revived via Pretendo. It's a thing. Third-party server. Oh, I know about it. I know about it. I'm just saying I can't do any of that until I actually drive my Wii U. It's a concept. Having used Pretendo before seemed to be good. It's the only way to play Splatoon 1 right now. You can't join I'm ranked out. I grinded back to S+2. You can't join Turf War either. You're going to be relaxing for a little bit. I guess that's fine. I don't know. As long as you guys stick around, that's fine, I guess. Although, it's a playing with viewers stream, so it would be a bit awkward not to be playing with viewers. Might join depending on the maps. What maps are you looking for? Well, hey, Neo Rosario. play X again? I mean, if you want to, and you have the time to, I think you can. Okay, clean that up. I got to top 2,000. Now we're done after that. What, intense attack? Or I believe it would be intense attack. I don't think we play the tackle. Yeah, I think that's intense attack. I am also very good at beat machine for some reason. Sloshing machine is easier to play. It still has a skill ceiling, it's just easier to play though. So, the rate of improvement is just more on being able to move around your opponents. And not necessarily on the weapon itself. The skill with this weapon is more just being able to have patience. Which is a game, which is just getting better at the game type of thing. Well, that's in my opinion. I'm not really sure what else it could be. There is skill into range fire shots. Guys, why is it not painted? Oh my goodness. Okay, we actually lost that, and I posted 4 messages in a row. Nice. I'm good with at least half of the weapons. I mainly play this weapon, so when my teammates basically just say, "Hey, you're a one trick. You only really play one weapon. You can play anything else." I still have not played other weapons in a consistent form. I was thinking of doing wall string, but then I just never got back to it. I remember maining YouTuber when I'm trying to reach out. I remember maining YouTuber when I saw I got torpedo missiles. Oh, in the announcement of the game when they announced it, the kits. If that's the case, then I mean, it would have been a better kit had they not put a cooldown timer on missiles. I think the kit would have been overall better. But because they put that timer on it, it's good paint is negated by that time because you have to wait 10 seconds. I am pretty good at backline. I just died. How many backline weapons do you play? Winter Rapid? There's a Rapid Blast called Winter Rapid. How do I not know this? No, he's literally a guy. I actually messed that up terribly, that's not good. I'm not good at pencil, I'm so bad at it. Pencil has a lot of paint, but it's not a traditional sniper. Alright. That's not gonna really make any opponents go away. Okay, I need to slosh it a bit then. Well, I know a pencil. I know 2 pencil players who used to play it. I don't think they play. Well, I know one still plays because they have to do tournament, but besides that. No, we lost it. It's over. I play Rapid Pro, Leader, Splatter, Scopes, Explo, Ballpoint, Hydra, and occasionally Cobra Jet. All of those have to stay back a little bit more. Pencil doesn't have to do that, especially for zones. Pencil still does have to stay back, but it has 5 shots. So if it's able to hit 2 of them, it can delete people, and it still has good range. Whereas the other ones, they have good damage, but they're slower they have slower uptime. So if you miss, then you're not in a good position. I did the worst on my team there. I have to do a lot better. You can tell I love big firepower. Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, I like S-Blast, Ivor 1, the regular Decapitator, the regular Dreadringer, and the regular Rapid Pro. Not regular Rapid Pro, but Rapid Pro Winter version. Oh wait, no, I believe that's the one that has Inkjet actually, doesn't it? Is it the blue one? I believe that one has Inkjet. Oh my goodness. I think it has Inkjet. Yes or no? Yeah, section and cooler. Oh, I believe that's the last kit that they gave it. Okay, I just got my quiz grade. I'm going to check it out. After this game, I'm going to check my quiz grade. I'm not worried, but I do wonder if my handwriting is poor. What I did wrong, if I did anything wrong, and then I'll actually teach you on Wednesday about it. Because I want to make sure that I actually understand everything in the course. My supports I play are Dynamo, Dread, Try Nouveau, Julie, Zap, Mr. Close, Splatzones. That's actually quite a good list, actually. Oh, come on, dude. That doesn't do anything for me. Everton's down. I need the team to actually rush the zone though. We don't have too much way to get everything. I'll try to. Okay, we've just gotten back to zone. I feel like as streams get more and more packed with people, it's going to get more difficult to just read chat. Where chat's going to be flying by and we're going to just have videos for about 5 seconds or so. Maybe longer. I'm not. Oh, I'm down. I'm down, actually. That's terrible. My teammate is also down. We're trying to defend him. I could jump, but because stealth jump is slower than what it used to be, it's not as good at what I want to do. Which is get me to the fight quickly. It is not able to do that as well as I like. Alright, I got 2 people. So hopefully we're able to get this. I need to get another splat, and I understand that to be true. I'm looking over here to find opponents to shoot at. Okay. No, I'm down for sure. Actually, if I can escape long enough, I'm actually in such a good position. I have like just 3 people on me. Also, Taste, I uploaded the video if you wanted to go look at it. For getting your screenshots off of your Switch onto either your computer or your phone. Let's take this person down. my team. Okay, that's fine. And I think I could just paint this for my team. Same thing back here. Which we need space to move. So I need to add that space to move. Sorry about what. It's okay if you need to go away from it. I'm used to having not that many people in stream. I need to shoot properly next time. I love the new tank kit. It's so fun to have this. I love this. Is it because you could trap opponents in it? I know Toxic Mist has a lot of different setups that you can use with it. Its major issue is that it doesn't paint. But it does slow down people, and it marks them. So it's good to see. Okay, I have to resubmit this. What's my grade? 10? I like that. I do like what I see here. Okay, I aced my quiz today. That's good. That's a good thing. I think I lost the series though. So, I'm down a few points. I am a Disruptor enjoyer. It should be brought back. I mean, they should, but I don't know if they will. I really don't know if they will do that. Honestly, I didn't play online, so I don't remember Disruptor that much. But I think it wasn't it a mix of Point Center and something else. Special weapon from Splatoon 1. Not special. A sub-weapon from Splatoon 1. It's called the Disruptor, I believe. I will read about it. Oh, it was similar to Toxic Mist, but I think they nerfed it actually. Yeah, it reduced ink consumption. Increasing your ink consumption, reduced the amount of ink. You glowed in ink, revealed your position, and you couldn't jump. So similar to Toxic Mist, much more powerful. It was Toxic Mist, but it stuck to you. I think if they brought that back, that would be ideal. Although, considering how cheap it was, a lot of people might just spam it across the map. And considering this is a movement game, population might not like that. But it might be a good idea. Solving the meta with that, people will just make a new meta, but you won't have the super fast weapons you have now. Oh my goodness. That is not good. I need to not have my capture card fall off my table. That's going to break something. I need to be careful. Move it like that. Bring back OG Bubbler, Kraken, I want Chaos. You mean the bubbler that was around the player and you couldn't take damage, but when people damaged you, got knocked back instead? Are you talking about that one? They could bring it back. They went for the trade of having something that protects you, protects your entire team, and is destructible. versus something that benefits you. They could have, I guess, in Splatoon 4 or this game, they could make it so where you have the option to either do for yourself or an option to do for your team. So the option for your team is the bubbler we have now. The option for yourself is bubbler from Splatoon 1. Why are you adding so many dots at the end of your message, bro? What's happening? Dude, just say the idea. Don't leave suspense, just say it. Oh, it could be chained to your whole team. I do remember that being discussed. Now, I don't actually understand what that meant, but I do know that you could do that. But I don't know if it made it where Bubbler was actually on all of your teammates at the same time as it was for you. I'm not sure. Please drop. There we go. Please. Please. I'm terrible. I couldn't get that person. Bad imposter. They could. I think if they bought Bombers back, it should be. Yeah, but you should have a choice of what you want to be able to go. Like, it was decent. It wasn't the most unique special, but it was decent. Ooh. No, actually. No. There we go. Back on Slosher. The one that does 70 damage. They could do that. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, but they could do that. I think because they gave it line mark angle shooter instead, they're not going to do that because they believe, wait, no. It already has that. And angle shooter does that, so you can't. Okay, I'm making a big mistake. It's so broken. Oh, I didn't know it was broken like that. Good night, Daisy. Thank you for coming to stream. Oh. Alright, I got this person. I just ran out of ink to throw and I'm fizzy. That's not good. Ideally, I don't like that. I need to watch where my opponent is trying to walk through. There we go. Okay. We just win it? For sure. Oh, and then make your self-jump marker invisible. And quick respawn not dependent on if you get a kill or not. I think ideally quick respawn should be based on how often you're dying. Like if you didn't die a lot recently, you should respawn faster. But if you've been dying consistently, it shouldn't activate. Make it geared to where it's good to stay alive. So if you were fighting a lot in a match, or doing stuff, you're rewarded by being able to respawn faster. If you make a lot of mistakes, or especially fall off the map, you don't respawn faster, for example. Which I think they already had in place, except for the first part. Old self jump they could probably bring back. I'm not really sure how. They could do that. remember when you could scan QR codes with the Wii U and forget that's how they modded them. Oh, I mean, it's easier. To be fair, it's a lot easier to mod 3DS and Wii U than it is. Oh yeah, this connection. It was a lot easier to modify older Nintendo consoles due to the firmware and everything. But from what I'm hearing, it's very difficult to break into a Switch 2. It's difficult to break into a Switch, but it's even more difficult to break into Switch 2. Also, doesn't Nintendo have rules against modding? I mean, don't they have a policy where you can't modify the software of their games? I don't know if there's a policy where you can't use their characters. If that was the case, I don't think they'd probably be shut. They'd probably have Blender shut down by now. Bring back damage up? How much do you want damage up to be brought back by? Like, how good should it be? What's your name? Do you mean name? I'm confused. Ugh. Splatoon 1 good? Oh goodness. Okay, wait. Come back to reality. Splatoon 1 good? Is Splatoon 3 good or is it bad? What's your opinion? I want to slightly hit someone with dynamo and watch them explode. Oh wait, I remember rollers used to be a lot more broken than they are now. I think before there wasn't a damage scale on roller. If I'm yawning a lot, do keep in mind, guys, I didn't sleep that much. So, I didn't sleep that much today. But I probably will actually tonight, believe it or not. There's something about me in the middle of the day, from middle of the day to the evening time, where I just start to get tired. But maybe it's also the soda I had. Both are definitely possible. Jero, you will not be breaking another person's controller. We need them to win games. Okay, wait, no. I think we win. Oh, that's fall off damage. Okay, that's cool. So dynamo, but it does the same damage on the edge of the flicks. Very good at that. I think for dynamo, the edges should still do a lot of damage. But I guess one major side effect is that, you know how Machine has this 5-frame nerf on its main weapon? I feel like the more you use your weapon in Splatoon 3, the slower you should get as you get tired. There should be a 50 mechanic. I don't think it should work that way for shooters, though. I think for shooters, if you hold the button for too long, your character just can't shoot, even if you have ink because you're tired. So weapons will have a maximum uptime. Just in case anything gets a little bit too low. was not able to get any of it. You want Booyah Bomb Sprinkler? I would support it, yeah. You're the kind of person who would generally say I have Dynamos focusing on first bomb. Wait, I don't think Dynamos will want Ultra Stamp though. Like realistically, they would not. Realistically, I don't believe Dynamo will want a special that's slow. I would think they will want something that either helps them hold rounds or makes them move faster. But I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom. You guys can see the stream pause screen. I'm back. I didn't disconnect. I just had to use the bathroom, I think. I just had to use the bathroom. That's all it was. I did not disconnect. Oh, wait. Unless it just disconnected briefly right now. Which, in that case, I would not know anything about that. What did I miss? Let me see. Also, that music's kind of loud. I mean, it is. It's from a game, so it is pretty loud. I can actually share the link to you. I wrote a whole essay about Dynamo. I will tag you both. Okay. Make vertical flick on E-leader. Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of information here. Oh, just so you guys can actually hear, I guess the song I just had on. I can link it to you. Although, I don't actually own the song. Jero, what are we talking about? Okay, I have someone who... I know someone who uses that joke against me, and I just know, hey... It's gonna know, like, that's exactly what he's going to say. But soon he'll surprise me with something different. Joke's on you, I have your spine. Wait, does that mean you have my brain too? Who are you talking about? who has whose spine? Ah, okay. What am I doing? I need to press this. Okay. Looks like the bone's not the near part. I actually learned today that your bones are elastic and they can bend. On the inside, bend and squish. But past a certain point, they don't do that anymore, then they are permanently deformed. I actually learned that today. Taking a materials course, organic chemistry, plus a bunch of math, it's actually quite fun, actually. Alright, here's the song. I mean, you can apply forces to a lot of things in your body. But as long as you don't put too much force on them or use the wrong shearing. What else? There's shearing, there's stretching, for example, compression. As long as you don't do too much of that, you can pretty much get anything out the body intact. Oh, so bored. No, I'm not actually bored, but it's just an automatic response. You know what? As a former roller main, I agree. You agree, you say? Excuse me. Splatter shot will always be viable, but learning a different weapon class is good, I would say. Alright, push that person back. Now it's about controlling the sides here. I feel slow playing this weapon. I don't know what's happening, but my controller feels slow at the moment. I'm not able to actually do anything. Oh, hello. Teammate, you're all alone. Everyone has abandoned you because they don't care about you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see how slow stealth jump is now? Like, that's actually quite amazing how much they can this by. It's sad, but also amazing. I didn't know you can nerf a weapon this much. Well, nerf an ability, but wow. Come on, it's good. It takes a second to flip. Use run speed. It's Splatoon run speed. Wait, did they nerf it? Wait, no, I think it's Splatoon 2 when they added weapon weight classes. And that's why weapons like Splash, for example, move 10% faster than your average weapon. Whereas something like Dynamo is 10% slower. From what I understand. Unless weight classes were added in Splatoon 1. I get my information from God. Come on. Everyone's trying to get me. Oh, you meant stealth jump speed? Wait, wouldn't that be quick super jump then? Do they have 3 subs of it? Or have they just reduced stealth jump now to Splatoon 1 speed? I got rid of their Flash Blast, but that's not really going to do too much for me. I don't know why all my teammates are on zone right now, but we win. Use run speed on machine, you strafe very fast. I could do that. I don't know, at the moment I'm trying to play this weapon without speed. I don't have much speed on this weapon. If you were to look at my kit, I don't have any speed. Which I can actually show. I'll show it off actually. I think I actually sent it anyway. But I don't have any speed on. I have 0 speed. But I do have a speedy boot and I have a speedy shirt. Here, I could have used that. Now, because stealth jump is not as good as it used to be, I might as well just use this. Let's see what I can do here. Actually, temporarily, what I might do, What I'll do, I'll actually make like a second character. Not a second original character. I'll just make a girl version of myself. And see where we go from here. Alright. I know what my skin color is. Not this one. The twin tail is okay. Although I like this one better. This one's okay. And then, as for pants, I usually have longer ones. But I'll use... Which one? These don't have colors on them. But I guess I'll use this one. Yes, I know that gender bend, yes. Master. Cannon, the fish is always going to look like this. So it's always going to have the middle hairstyle. Alright, there we go. Welcome back, Chase. What's going on? Okay, I'm a woman now. Okay, this actually looks kind of good now. Like, honestly, this is kind of good. Alright, to battle. If you want to play, let me know. Melvin from Captain Underpants hairstyle. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'll play Mincemeat. Why not? Why is that your avatar now? I just have the power to just bend my character at will. So, I'll just have a female version of my character. I don't know, if I really want to, I could just create new characters and then, I don't really know what I will do with them. It's like, make a bunch of screenshots of them. Why am I not able to kill people that literally my main purpose in the team? You're not able to hurt, you're not able to get to them because the enemy is just too strong. They move a little bit too fast. Well, not that they move too fast, maybe they're too elusive. Maybe they phase your shots. There's a chance that happens. Statistically. There's a chance that the atoms just don't line up properly. Which is not your fault. It's everything else's fault. There we go. Enough with Dynamo talk, this is serious. I'm at 990p, which means alright. Wait, don't you have to get to 1,000? You could just play an open game. And then do the rest. Oh, what are we doing? What am I doing? I should have got him. Oh my goodness. That was so easy to get. I might mess that up. Oh. Actually, I'm looking to see who's coming through this little portal. Okay, wait. I know someone's going to be underneath there. I know that for sure. They love hiding in these little pockets right there. They just love being where you don't want them. Okay, there's a person with aura on the base. They're down. Good. Oh, I see how they got in. They got into the left side. I don't know why my team does not have this defended. They should have this defended, but they don't. Weird thing. But I guess that's alright. No, it's not alright. It's just gonna be a guy behind the wolf. I am a girly girl. The girliest of girls. Okay, I wasn't able to hit anything there. I'm having a few problems. Oh, yes. Oh, one major issue. They see your health bar now when you're marked. That sounds good. Are you a girl, a boy, or are you a person? I'm definitely not something that you can eat. Well, I'll take that back. You could actually eat me in theory. Because I'm a human. You can actually eat other people. But I don't know how good that is. Or how hard it is to prepare. Bro. Actually, I need to back up. Oh. Whoa. No. Get off me. Oh. There we go. Huge. Lock in. There we go. I think my teammates win. I think. They should win. Okay, we win. I didn't not mark any games, right? Actually, I might have to look back. You don't use Dynamo? Are you talking to Jero or are you talking to me? I'm a little bit confused, guys. I'm trying to read chat. But since there's multiple conversations going on, it's a little hard to associate who's talking to who. Oh, okay. I got it now. Oh my goodness. I'll play some more open. Okay, so are you able to play Turf War, or do you want to play something else? I actually do like Twin Tails. I could probably switch to Dynamo next game. Me? I don't know. My brain is like shot right now. I have no idea what's happening. I could do Dynamo next game. I went AFK for a second. Okay, that's fine. I was just asking if you were able to play or not. Okay, I can probably play with you next game. Please. Alright, I just walked right into that. You might play soon. Guys, I have like, it's like, the only people in here are you guys. So, it's free real estate for you guys to be able to play. It's only subscribers watching. It's how I say it. Oh. Wow. Whoa, wait, hold on. Okay, wait. I actually got sliced from both ends. That's not good. I love the Cider Alpha because it's so cute, gray, and silver nice. Yeah, I think it would be nice if, at least for Splatoon outfits, it would be nice if you can, I guess make your own one. If you could build one. I think what I'm suggesting is actually be able to make and design clothing. Similar to how in Animal Crossing you can do that. But I'm not sure if Nintendo really wants to at the moment. It would be a cool idea though. Okay, who is shooting me? How is he shooting? Okay, I never saw the laser. How am I getting shot? I got chopped again. Hey PB, to meet you. Welcome to the stream. You can do either or, whichever you think is easier to get. Okay, well, you're not getting me. He's getting one to get me. He actually needs it. Are you going to do drop-ins? Yes, I will. I will do drop-ins after this actually. I was just waiting for people to actually be able to play. Or want to play. So far, it's just been people who've just been subscribers talking in my chat, and that's about it so far. What is Bunny doing? I know this person. They were in my chat. Well, I'm a bit perplexed about the blast moves here. I know someone there. I'm down. I'm dead. That's all. Okay. I need to get over there and do something. Okay, wait. There's a guy who's sitting right there. You can't actually lock this in. No, I just died. $911 drill? I mean, I don't really tolerate jokes like that, to be honest. I actually did have I have a aunt who actually was in one of the buildings actually. She's still alive, but she was in the buildings when the plants came. You can make jokes, just try not to make in reference to a show I watched as a kid. Oh, then it's simply different than what I was thinking about. I guess I could search it up. I can search it up. I have to add a loss here. I think I have more losses than I actually have here, so I'll bump that up to 4 just to count for one I lost. Okay. I'll make a tier. Oh, I won't make a tier 4 room. I'll join tier 4 and then for people to drop and just join off me. I guess I'll actually learn. I'll try to play Dynamo here. This one, they all have, I guess, okay paint. Although this one will be better for me, just so I know where my end is. So I would use this one. That does 40. I need to be within how close range to actually one-shot people. Definitely not that range. But long range flick I could one-shot people, so we'll see. Yeah, if you guys want to drop in and just join my game directly, you should be able to. At the moment, the goal is 2 dynamos. They have 3 charges. The goal is just to get to the enemy team and then learn how to play stuff. And that should be it. Now it's taking quite a while. Okay, I messed that up completely. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. My teammate is down. I cannot jump to my teammate. That would be a vulnerability for me and them, which I don't want to happen to me. But I need to actually have the weapon pre-fired. Focus on ledge camping and sharking. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, I was able to trade, but I wasn't able to do that. I don't think I could jump here. I could jump here. They have long range, so they need to be considerate of where those capabilities are going to be. No, I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. I think they need to have an option, similar to that this week we got. They need to have an option for rollers to change which flip you're going to do. Because I don't like having to jump for everything. It really stinks. It really does hurt having to jump for everything. I don't like having to do that, but I guess if I have to do it, that's the thing I have to worry about. No, I messed that up. Avoid vertical clicks when you jump. Oh, okay. How do you get the long range one shot? Because I'm just trying to use the vertical click to hit people who are far away from me. That's a win for sure. I don't mind it. You play this weapon. You're telling me how to play. You're commanding me. You're giving orders. So, not bad. Feed me more orders. Teach me how to play weapon. Wow, okay, this is gonna get interesting. What is going on here? Someone did disconnect. Well, in your game, someone disconnected on your team or the enemy team? You are close range, not long range like Machine. Oh. Like, Machine isn't that long range, though. Machine's mid-range, generally. It outranges most short-range shooters by a little bit. Well, not a little bit, but I would say if I had to put my fingers on it, it would be a smaller gap between my thumb and my pointer finger. Make vertical click go faster, please. Whoa, I got ran over by a kraken. Oh my goodness, wow. That's actually so scary. If I wasn't completely zoned out, that would scare me. Oh my goodness. That's actually amazing, though. That's actually a good concept. Getting scared by... I see what you mean. Oh, actually, I got damage on him. Once again, all Japaneses. Japaneses? That doesn't sound right. That does not sound right at all. All Japanese. What is that? That's not the plural for Japanese. For Japanese, it's just Japanese. I was able to get somebody, but I died to this Zipcaster player, actually. Not the worst mistake ever, though, I will admit. Not the worst thing. I do have to use this point sensor thing more. It'll be very good to know where everyone on the map is. It'll be very nice to know where everyone is. Alright. Wait, I actually missed that, yo. I actually missed it. That's amazing. I missed that shot. That's funny. I think we lose it. I didn't do enough. I definitely think we lose it though. GG's, Bunny. Thank you. That open game wasn't so bad, but we were struggling with the tower. Also, learn to parry bombs with good roll. I know how to do that. I know how to do it. The issue is when I try to do it, the game still kills me. Even when I pre-do it, it works selectively though. At times it does work. Other times, not really. But I think that's just the game's latency. Okay, I need to see what the damage values are like. I should not be trying to hit people from there. This is a closer range weapon. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this actually can hit people from quite far away. That vertical flick I know has more range than the one shot, but at least for me, from my understanding, you have to space it. Space like a triad Luna. That's not how I expected you have to play Dynamo. But that, I guess that makes sense why I could walk up to it with a machine. Whereas you can't do that with the other weapon. No. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Why is everyone Dynamo Roller? Everyone's Dynamo Roller because I beat Dynamo Roller. Oh, come on, man. I'm actually... Oh. I know why. I don't have stealth jump, that's why. I need to keep that in mind. I don't actually have stealth jump. Please, miss. I can't. I'm terrible. I can't do it. Like that. Anyway, I have to play a little bit smarter. You're in the pit. I need to do something. It actually is fun to play. I will admit. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's huge. That's not huge. What am I doing? You're so close. Okay, how many losses do you have, General? How many losses are you on? Are you on 0, 1, or 2? This could get back broken by the next few games. I should get over here, honestly. I can get this paint. No, I can't do it. What? Wait. There we go. Zero losses. Alright, we'll see what it looks like a few minutes from now. Keep me updated. Oh, no. Yeah, keep me updated with the win and loss ratio. Alright, good. Another win. I like to see this. This is pretty nice. GG. Alright, keep going. You can't wait for S+0? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I have a license for this weapon. Did they make it easier to get licenses, or was it always this easy? Maybe I'll use Dynamo? Maybe. 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 Why are all of them Japanese? Because those are the only players that they can find for you right now? That might be why. How did I? Okay. Wait a minute. I shot through 2 times over the wall. Maybe I didn't hit it enough. Usually, Dynamo is actually able to hit me over walls, but I can't hit them. Maybe there's a skill I'm missing. Somewhere. It's highly possible. What am I doing? What? Actual Dynamo player. This is fake Dynamo player. It's very clear who actually needs upgrades, but okay, good. Someone use Splashdown. I don't think there's no bucket with Splashdown. From my memory, I don't think there is one. It'd be cool if there was one, but I don't think there is one. I did not mean to hit that. Alright, I got you for free. Teammate, lock in. What are we doing? Teammate, why are we in reverse? Why are we holding S instead of W? Gold likes to sell games. That's what we're doing. I'd solo the 2 of you in a Dynamo battle. Are you sure? I don't play this weapon, so I know you will. What? What is that? Oh, right. What is that? No. Don't tell me. You can't move any. You used to be a hardcore Dynamo main, which yeah, that's been reactivated. Okay. I don't know. I've never touched. I don't play this weapon. It's quite funny though. Also, I did not expect you to join stream today, but welcome to stream. That's a win, actually. That's pretty good. I like that. Man, I should really make a video for the second channel. I need to get to that. Good game. Yeah, I need to make videos for the second channel. Oh, welcome back, Chase. Yeah, I need to make videos for the second channel again. I missed the CDC update on Friday, so I have to make a video about that while I have time. I'm not gonna post it on this channel, but I'll post it to the second channel. That only has like 5 subscribers right now. Apparently there's 7 people watching stream, which is quite cool. There are humans watching stream. Maybe there are robots watching stream too. But they deserve to be happy too. Actually, I'm trying to think of that website. There was a website where you don't really make, but I guess you build like your own. You don't build your own chatbot, but you make a user that's basically an AI robot and they talk to other AIs. And people think this human influence, they already have their own religion. And their own language. How does that not go? But yeah, I found that to be quite interesting. I might see what the site's all about. Humans can't post on it, but robots type to each other. So that might be quite fun to look at. Okay, I'm still trying to accept one person here. Wait, I shot twice. What's going on here? It's not even hitting anything. You're S+ now with no losses? Okay, that's good. That's very good, actually. I think I had a few losses trying to rank up for me. But I have very difficult matches that I had to get through. There. If that was any other weapon, I think it would be over for me. I think we win. I think. We should. Yeah, I think we win. For sure, man. Not bad. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm tired. You're washed? How are you washed? 3 aura activations in 1 match. I didn't get much of anything there. I wasn't really playing that much. You got a lot more kills than I did. Ugh. Why are there 4 dynamos in my game? Well, I'm one of the dynamos, but I'll probably switch off eventually. If the performance is too terrible, then I will switch off so I don't make everyone look bad who's playing this weapon. Don't want to make your weapon look bad, so if I'm making the weapon look bad, I will switch off of it. I should not have drinking that root beer soda. I should not have touched that. It tasted so good though, but I should not have touched it. Wait, there's 5 Dynamo. Dynamo v Dynamo match would be very funny. Okay, it takes 1 shot to help us win. I like that a lot. If you guys want to understand how aura works, you should watch this video. This top secret information data. Okay, I'm either cooked. I'm cooked. No, I'm actually not that cooked. That's pretty good. I got 3 people for free. I forgot to clip that. I'll make sure to clip it. I just got 3 people for free. That was funny. We have no paint in the base. Unfortunately. What? Oh. No, I should not have jumped there. I don't know what I'm doing. I just realized that Brella wasn't on my collected list. You don't have a single Brella in your collection? Why? I guess Brella's too novel, I don't know. Pretty forgettable weapon class. I'm painting more of this thing than I ever took with the machine. And I've died more. I'm loving the changes so far. Actually, I think I paint slightly more with machine in the past, but this feels good to paint with. Vibrella, someone was using last round, the 10. Oh, 10? 10 is pretty unique. It has a decent amount of health on the shield. I don't think you can't one-shot people with it, though. That's one major issue. Rest in peace, 2 bows. Oh, good. Well, bows are pretty fun to play against. I guess I'll play bow. Now, I don't know how to aim with this thing, but I guess I'll play bow. Okay. 750 health shield on tent. I haven't seen it yet. I thought it had less health than that. That's more health than Booyah Bomb has in Crab Tank. I guess it's quite interesting to see. Let's see if I still have my Flingza skills. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, all you guys are on the enemy team, so you guys have access to stream. So I think I lose. I think I lose automatically because you guys have cheating ability. I do not have the ability to cheat on what you guys do. So I have a good excuse now that you win your team. Amazing stuff. Except dying to Charger, that's not cheating. That's me being terrible. Vacuum actually good. I think we should be able to get out. Oh, you better? Wait, hold on. I have a feeling that there's someone around here, and I just don't know. What am I doing, bro? I have no place to move. ISTG? I don't understand. What's that acronym? Oh, come on, bro. Get off me. I was at least able to trade that. Oh my goodness. Stop chasing me down. I did nothing wrong. Wait, I was actually about to dodge there. I was actually about to dodge Dynamo and get a full shot if I was able to get to him. I could have cooked there actually. No, I'm terrible actually. I still can't win. Actually, we get wipe out. Bro's crucial to our success. Get us up there. Get us up there, gang. I will paint this. What am I doing? Actually, we might. No. Actually, wait, no. I don't think we win that. It's actually close. Wait, that would be so funny to do. Actual W, but I'm terrible. I still don't understand how to play bow. I will continue to play bow, but I need to get a little bit better. Guys, that's not a good game. You didn't paint your base. What's going on there? No good game. The base wasn't painted. If the base is at least half painted, it's not a good game. We don't paint, we kill. You guys are good at killing me. Oh, I will admit. But I think that's because I don't have defensive reflexes. I was trying to get away from Jero, but I was not able to. I don't have speed like that. I only have walk speed, and that's it. But I mean, I like walk speed. Pretty cool. Walk speed's pretty nice. Because technically, you're not actually running in this game. There's no sprinting ability. It would be cool if there was, because you're walking everywhere. They need to make running faster and add sprint mode, but maybe good. What in the world is that, bro? I saw you try to go for that. That was pretty cool. But it did fail, unfortunately. We were about to get the try. I don't know. No, Jero actually got me. Amazing. I thought shot couldn't reach inkjet from him. I didn't think that was possible. I thought shot was supposed to be short range. It's not supposed to hit inkjet. I think maybe I came down too fast. But no, it's not supposed to be able to hit inkjet. I know that for sure. That's not something it's supposed to do. It's just not supposed to be able to do. I'll get the side paint. I need to get up. Oh, step up. Wait, what? Yes! W. Game actually works. Game actually works as intended. Thank you, Nintendo. I appreciate you. That was so cool. Storm, what are we doing? What am I doing? I feel like I'm moving so slow with this weapon. I actually feel slow. That's a loss. That's a win, actually. Called it. I feel I'm moving so slow with inkjet. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not moving with inkjet. Strangely. I feel like I'm not moving. I actually do feel like I'm hovering in the air with this thing. I'm not actually moving with it. What's a good one? No. 210. No. What's another blaster? This one looks pretty fun. I kind of like this one. So, I know what I'm going to be playing. Play Luna? I could play Luna. I could. Oh, this is way too slow, man. The machine is just faster than this. It's just too slow. Buff Blaster, make it slosher speed. Make Blaster shoot faster. It was an easy fair, yeah, no. Well, if you have good internet, it's easy. If you have bad internet like me, where the internet sometimes doesn't work well. Not that it crashes, but you have a little bit of latency. It doesn't. Actually, I could have got that. I don't know what I'm doing. See how fast bro heals? Amazing. They need to have... Okay. Guys, I have a suggestion. Instead of them having health bars, but health numbers. So I know exactly how much to speed until you tap. Give damage numbers. That'd be so good. Put damage numbers. You do 70, 50, 30. Make the screen have a bunch of numbers on it, some with the side of it. Alright, I failed. Oh wait, I know who's playing Kraken. You actually know what you mean. Never mind. Just anyone, if anybody but you. I think that's an excuse. This is not a painting one. I want it to be though. How do I make this thing a painting? Ooh, good, but I need to paint this thing. Guys, I need help. My weapon doesn't paint well enough. I'm trying my best here. Get all the straight paint. Trying my best. Okay, wait. I got hard counted. That's funny. Oh my goodness. That's actually so amazing. No, wait. I might be cooked actually. I'm cooked. I thought. Okay, wait. I actually thought Crab Tank was. I thought Crab Tank was actually able. I was not able to get a shot. I thought Crab Tank was able to at least keep cracking back. Apparently not. Apparently it does not work that way. I thought you could shoot it. Oh man, that's not cool. I thought you could shoot a Kraken away. With a machine, I just hit it once and it falls off tower, or it falls off a wall. But Crab Tank, I just can't do it. Did they make it resistant to specials specifically? I wonder if that's the case. I felt like that should have knocked you back there, but it didn't do anything. Can we please? Guys, can we please paint this? Every time I have exit defending, I start painting, leading to losses. With Frank, I did horribly. Wait, what team were you on? Dude, you were on my team. You did fine. I don't think I had paint. I'll try to paint if I'm on your team. But I don't have paint. I'll try. I can get basic. No GG, base wasn't painted. I mean, to be fair, if base isn't painted, it's not a good game. Bro, who left? Case, what happened? Did they take out your Wi-Fi? What happened, bro? Did Big Man get to your Wi-Fi? What happened? Did they take it out? Did Big Man send a spy to take out your Wi-Fi? I'll play a painting weapon. Do they have painting weapons though? I'll actually play this one. Just for a little bit. I would actually like this kit on machine, but just with bubble. Oh my goodness. Anomalous detecting machine. Begin Wi-Fi. Begin Wi-Fi. So good. Fiber cables are tasty. No, when you have a disconnection like that, no, there's nothing to do with the fiber cables. It's a direct signal to take out your internet. That's how it works. Okay, you guys should have actual paint now. Go get kills. I'll paint base. Doing what no casual has done before. I like cables. Are you... Okay, do you run off of internet? Are you a robot? Are you a television? What are you? What's your cable? What's your favorite choice of cable for snack? Eat wires? That doesn't sound... Actually playing duels with this, just playing autopilot, I can see why casuals like doing it. It's very satisfying. It's very satisfying having paint everywhere. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. Moist Mario has joined my game. Very interesting individual. Come on, bro. Dude, I'm literally just shooting shit at you. I'm not. Okay. I am an electrician. I believe wires are tasty too. Electricians do not eat wires. They make the red ones. Actually, guys, believe it or not, it doesn't matter what color the wire is. It just matters where it's connected to. Oh, look at that. We lose, but there's pain. We win actually. more match for me. Everyone play Dynamo. I may or may not play Dynamo. The stream is almost 2 hours old. Oh goodness. Tired. Oh, I actually want to play this one. Actually, I want to play Squid. I'm gonna play this one. This should be way better. I haven't touched this one in a while. Hi, Milk Boba 67. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh wait, Don, I'm not on your team. So, if you guys have no paint, don't blame me, please. Oh my god. I was just tapping this button. It's not working the way I want it to. I'm doing okay for now. I'm having a pretty good day. My head is hurting, but I'm having a pretty good day. Oh, wait. I think I might have found an easier way to paint walls as well. Splatoon Casual plays Splatoon 3 Colorized 2026 edition. I think the paint on the walls is definitely helping my team. I'm not sure how much it's helping you guys, but I hope it's helping. I hope paint on the walls actually helping. But the team is like kind of getting small right now. Is this kind of like what people meant, like they don't want to be booked by a competitive player? This is kind of like what they meant. I imagine this is casual on your team and me POV. This is kind of like what it looks like. It just kind of looks good. Now, I am not a casual, but I am cosplay casual for now. Because I want to see how good you can make the map look. And if everything is painted, I wonder how much advantage this actually gives your team over the competition. I actually do wonder that. Now, I have not gotten a single goat, which is really important to know. There we go. I've gotten 2 kills so far. I've gotten everything. Except Don. Don is untouchable. I can't get to them. But look, guys, I made Picasso. I painted walls and I did something. One thing they should do. Okay. Wild idea. In Splatoon 4, make walls that you paint count the turf work. I want to know the mentality of 11.0 players. I don't know. I don't know. I think that the economy is like a lot of people who play who like the update are pros, and then people who don't like the update, they don't like that the game didn't add enough for them. So like casuals, but I guess that's okay. I don't really mind. Wait, why are you using wired controllers? What's going on? A wired controller? Why? Man, I'm using Joy-Cons right now to play this. I'll get even better. I'll take out the controller thing. I'm gonna play it like this. I'm just gonna play with Joy-Cons. No support on my hand. But this actually feels very weird. Handheld, I think, is the best way to play this game. Actually, wait, guys, I can't play with this. I'm going back to cheating. Go back to cheating. It always works. You play on a PS5? That's pretty cool, actually. How? Tell me the secret. How do you get this game on computer, on PC? How do you get this game on PC? That would be cool. I love to play this game on PC. Oh, look at that. Resist? Oh my goodness. Are they talking about ice? Oh. That's not good. I need to paint, actually. I'm painting the best I can. Well, I'm not painting the best I can. Let's not say that. But I'm painting quite well. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it. We rely on low input lag. For what? What do you rely on for? I got nothing there. Boga's still up there, pretty strong. It's a person here as well. Now I have paint where it matters. Okay. You know someone is there. I know someone is definitely there. I can't manage to get up the wall though. It's not ideal. Okay. I have a lot of paint. Well, ink in my tank, rather. Okay. There we go. Move back. Move back. Vacuum. And then move away from this location. You're not going to get me. Come on. Oh, this is an amazing area to lock out your opponent. Oh, look at that. More it up. Big scoop. Big scoop gamer. Ooh. No, stop being trash, bro. What are we doing? There's a guy in base. I need to get this guy, but oh my god. Guys, just win it. There we go. Alright, we win. That's fine. 11. I like that. Dawn, am I doing good painting? Or am I not painting enough? What's the rating on the paint job? Okay. I might not need to be painting this, I need to, like, not play as much. My neck is starting to bend a bit. Actually, I have. Painting's God enough. Yes, I have Paint God with me. Alright, fellas. Whoever can get into this actual Turf 4 game gets to play for a little bit longer. I'll only do about, I think, 30 more minutes because I want to eat something. I'm kind of sad that this weapon doesn't see that much use. Could definitely use a lot more buffs on this. If we gave Big Squid Roller a one-shot roll, and that one shot, I think it would be good. Play Dynamo. Guys, I don't know how to play Dynamo. I'll play Dynamo in a future episode. Please, you were doing good. I'll do another game. I'll do a game after this with Dynamo. Oh, wait, you can do that? Wait, can you actually use this to teleport? I want to see if you could teleport with Big Squid. I want to see if that's possible. I'd rather commit some Peku. Alright, Google. Google or ChatGPT, tell me what this means. Brock, what does this mean? Google Translate. What is it? Guys, no death jokes, please. I want everyone very much alive. Or to not get any wrong ideas. Alright. That blaster player definitely does not know the way, so they got rolled over. My question is if Sheldon evades his taxes. But he does not. He is a law-abiding citizen. He does not skip taxes. Dude, I don't even think he makes the weapons anymore. He's probably retired. He gets his son to make four. Or rather, here's my theory. He doesn't actually make weapons, he just sells them. And then Mr. Grizz is just the person making all the weapons. Okay, but honestly, maybe Splatoon is actually just the Mafia. It could just be the Mafia. Guys, I don't want to be treated like that. Okay. There's a But the paint's not. I've been throwing the game. What am I doing? No, bro. No, bro, you can get that person. I messed up. That's bad. I messed up. That's my fault. I messed up. Dang it. I think I should actually play our Dynamo machine now. Oh my goodness. I messed that one up. Badly. I've never seen a single person who didn't find shouting annoying in Splatoon 2. Wait, no, can't you just hold Avo? Like, his dialogue is skippable, from what I know. I didn't find him to be too annoying. I think the main issue this was is just in this game is that a lot of things just take a little too long, especially when you're trying to rush. I'm mentally unstable. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, that's an L. Hold on. I have to update the L counter. I'm missing a few. Also, by the way, guys, I was able to use my phone charger to get videos to my computer, so I can just upload Splatoon clips on the regular now. So anything from stream is not gonna have my voice in it, but you're gonna get the high quality video that's gonna be turned into a short. Excuse me, and then I'll have like 1 or 2 of those go up a day to just farm views and send people to stream. Don't sell your body if you can't get it back. Billionaires haven't sold any of their organs. They have been established. What are your thoughts on me wanting to be Marie's pet? I don't know why. How do you think they would treat you? That's actually lucrative though. It's more lucrative to harvest organs of other people than to sell your own. Kind of like how if you get into the mining industry, you invest in it, you don't actually do the mining. Because I am a silly furry girl. Silly furry fox girl, she's a diva. I don't know. They might accept you. I have no idea. We don't actually know how the characters are. I mean, because it's a virtual character, I guess you can assume it. This virtual character agrees with me. They just believe me, so I guess whatever you think they're going to do, they will do. Their persona is manipulated. Or malleable. Besides that, I don't really know what to think about it yet. I'm just trying to figure out why. Okay, I actually got a decent amount of paint down. Because she's Marie's platoon and I'm a silly lesbian. I don't know. I don't know what Marie's sexual orientation would be. What her identity. I don't know what they like. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tired by the moment my head is hurting. You sound like you're coping? Well, who, me? Coping with what? My head actually does hurt. Unless you're talking about someone else. It's been hurting for a little bit. About 4 or 5 hours. Like, you hear me yawning? Because I haven't slept that much. I only slept about 5 hours. Pencil. Okay. I don't remember that. But yeah, guys, read the rules that I have on, it's in my About Me section. This basically says everything we can go over. Like, you could talk about serious topics, but the main thing I have is don't promote violence and don't promote anything that's like basically trying to exploit one another. Like, you could sell organs, like you could talk about organ sales, but don't like try to encourage people to do that. I was not able to get any marketing. Wow. Up the wall. In my defense, I crushed on her since 2021. So you've had a crush on Marie for about 5 years. That's not that bad. Here's how I do this. Not that bad. There's no one underneath. I don't like that you can swim with Zuka. I don't like that feature. Have a Splatoon lifespan. 5 years is not that much time. But yes. Okay, there we go. We need to move. They did make this more ink hungry, I can tell. This thing eats up. Okay, there's another person here. Forever's going to be looking on left. Hey Gray, welcome to the stream. But yeah, there's a person on left if anyone wants to know. But I can mark up additional people. It's about 2 people on left actually. Oh wow, okay. We're excited to get you from Okay, we lost that one. Wait a minute. Wait, since when did Reef Slider hit you from 50 meters away? Since when did Reef Slider have that much range? I thought they reduced the range on it. Why was it so big? I know it was buffed. And I know they buffed... Apologies. Wait. I'm loading back in, right? Apologies, guys. OBS just randomly went down. When do I start yapping on screen again? Please restore me. Please restore me to the internet. Okay. I did not even notice that there was a cooler. That's my fault. Didn't even notice that there wasn't. Maybe I should play that football game again. I don't know. I'm getting tired, bro. So, if I'm not seeing stuff, that's my excuse. I'm getting tired, so I'm not paying attention. Dawn, I am a Marie simp. You called out Pencil Store. What do you mean you did it on this cooler? I didn't see the cooler on the map. That's what I meant. I know you have cooler, but I didn't see it. This is where I was looking. Okay, I'm done. What do I do? Guys, is my take good? Which take? I need to scroll up. There's a guy underneath. Notice? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I failed that terribly. This is not machine. This is not machine. I have to remember that. I am not doing well. Ignore me, I'm very tired. Wazoo, hello. Open machine. No, I'm down. I pushed too far. I pushed too far. Hey, bro. I have no ink. There's a cooler up there. Not here. No! Oh my god, I walked right into that. I'm actually playing terribly. That's not fault. Let me switch weapons. I'm playing terribly. I need to get off this weapon before I incur too many losses. I'm not playing well. You came to the wrong place to axe, Bio. I'm confused. What is this for? I'm confused. I mean, as long as like the attraction's not over affecting your life, I think it's okay. Oh man. I think after this, well, not directly after this, but like 3 more matches, I'll end it. And then I have to eat something for sure, because I'm hungry. And then I need to look over, whatchamacallit, I need to look over complex mathematics, but I might just go to bed earlier. I'm not really sure. I need to find a way to figure out angles on an object that's in 3 dimensions and calculate on the forces on it. Focus on either was not working. I think that's row 1. Wait, guys, have you ever done a problem in math where you're trying to figure out what's the maximum amount of salt that would fit into a tank where you're draining and pouring water in? Have you ever done that? I think it's pretty cool. I have to do more problems like that, but I might make a video about one of them. It's actually quite cool. Okay, I'm not doing well. That's not our captain, it's a different captain. What? Oh, I don't stealth jump. You're taking pre-calculus right now? Okay. So, I have a question for you. Since you're taking pre-calculus. Do you know natural log rules? Do you know logarithm rules? They're quite important. You know that log, a log function, you can write 2 things inside of it, so you put them into the log, like this and then the log. You know that? That's quite important. No, not yet. You're gonna have to know it. You're gonna have to know it by heart eventually, depending on how high you go. And eat. I haven't entered college yet, so I'm trying to get the sports I'm good at most. Dude, you can get in. Dude, you can get in as a commit. A sports commit, and then get the academics in over time. No, that's an ow. Draw. Well, I mean that's a skill. I keep walking into enemies, bro. No, I'm I have no one to protect my jump. I have to play better. I'm protecting my jump. Okay. I'll actually lock in. And the next 2 matches will win before I end. Because I'm losing too often. Because I'm not paying attention. I'm making terrible decisions. can only really draw. You can only draw. I mean, when you're doing math, you are drawing. You have to visualize a lot of what you're seeing. Oh my goodness, the kill rate on the splash is not good. Oh wow. 1.8 is very low. Not the lowest I've seen, but it is low. I've seen 320 though before. Okay, what's this one? If you look through the old stream, you may be able to find some. So, just open up this playlist so you can, I guess, scroll. You could find some of it. I am tired. Actually. Oh, I actually think. Oh no, I can get you like that. But they have 3 backlines. Was there a reason you moved it to Discord only? Although I don't know the reason behind it. So. Wait, I got hit by... This was a... I moved back a lot. Come on. I don't want to get further into it. What, have you had, like, direct message experiences on Discord? Is that why? I think that's one reason why War and Ruby stopped using it. I don't know, people don't talk to me. So I don't usually do too many games. I overextended it. Oh, wait, this guy's actually good. I don't want to get into it? Okay. What? Oh my goodness, what? No. I didn't think you could get shot by that so easily. Hold on, these guys have to move. Oh wow. That is a problem. I got shot right out of that. Wow. Nightbot has sent the same message twice. I mean, it's okay if you don't want to talk about stuff. People have that right, I guess. But, I don't know. Usually I would talk about things. Alright, that's a win. Let me add that to the win tracker. What was I searching up online? I was searching for something in this Microsoft Edge tab. Oh, I remember what it was. Hold on. You're in a love-hate relationship with Splatoon? For what reason? And what's giving you the love-hate relationship? But yeah, Don, why did you switch to Discord only? If you're able to respond now. Instead of having some on YouTube. What's in my chat? I don't see anything here. Okay, move on to the next one. Oh. Art theft risks. Oh wait, why do I have 2 streams up right now? What in the world? Wait, I have 2. Okay, wait. This is kind of dumb. Why is this why is there 2 streams up? AI can use that art as well. You mean like how they train it? Train like a data center? I mean, they could. But I mean, once you publish something, you don't really have that much control over it. People will do what they want with it. I like my work to be done by a human. Me, when a human makes art I don't like and I shit on it. So they stop creating permanently. AI is making people dependent on it. Knowledge goes down while AI appears on people who are using it. It is that eats everything. People, trees, land, water. It doesn't eat trees though. And it doesn't really eat people either. The way I see it is that it more reviews who actually have problems to begin with. People who already don't know how to do stuff. That's more reviews like issues for your actual education system or anything else. If you have anything that can do something more efficient than you can, and people rely on it, yeah, that will happen. That's why you have to teach people skills. That's not the fault of the tech, that's the fault of your society. It's kind of like the psychosis argument where they're not really psychotic. You can't really say it makes them psychotic, and more of just they are being put that way. Like people who are alone, that doesn't mean like kind of like with people who are alone generally. Does that mean that they're like bad people who are already easy to radicalize because they are alone? Yes. Is that the fault of like people radicalizing them that they're alone? No. There's other issues that need to happen. No, I know what you're talking about, but I can't blame the technology for something that's happening, already been happening before its existence. It just amplifies it. Kind of like the same thing with like the environmental arguments, where we focus so much on the actual software, but you don't focus on the hardware and things to actually solve it. Like, that's one major reason why I made this video earlier, where a lot of the issues I have with the anti-AI movement is that there's no real leader. There's no real incentive to do it. It's making a meme online to get clicks, whereas, like, everything is still burning. There's no real reason, there's no real will to have people change. Except for the few people who are actually doing it. So it kind of just feel like that making this actually be getting the job done. Whereas, like, the billionaire who's, like, billionaires who are helping, like, fund a lot of the corporate AI models, they're fine. Because they have a plan of what they do. Whereas, like, a lot of people who are against AI generally, or even the people who use it regularly, right? Normally on their own, like, no one really has a plan. So the only people who really win are the billionaires. They actually have a plan of what they do. No one else has a plan. Unfortunately. Sorry for starting this debate. You didn't start any debate. I'm okay with debates. I don't mind debates. I don't mind talking about, you know, complex topics. That's one thing I wish other streamers did more. Alright, let me scroll up. Yeah, like, I do know AlphaFold is one program. I know AlphaFold is one program because it was talked about in a biology course I took where they discussed it as a generative AI program that's helping biologists, not really just biologists, but people who work with making stuff for your body on a molecular level, find new protein structures that they just weren't able to do before with regular computers. And it's used pretty much everywhere now, and that's revolutionized a lot. Like, the people who actually built the technology, I think about 50% of all the people who work on generative AI models are actually Chinese. Which I guess makes sense. Because they actually are interested in tech. And they do stuff. But I would say that I don't think that even the people who build the models would agree with how people are using it. It's kind of like guns, for example. If someone's making guns, I don't really think that they want you to shoot other people. Like, I built this gun so you could just either do self-defense. I didn't expect you to do, like, a mass shooting, for example. Kind of the same way I would view AI in this case. The people who built the actual algorithms and machine learning that, the videos and everything. Like, they care about the work, like, they built these things. But even in their terms of service, they especially state, hey, don't do anything. It's not our responsibility. We made the tool, how you use it. And then that's how it should be. I think the legal part is gonna be interesting. At least like how people like view references versus AI. It's gonna be interesting when they have to argue in court the difference between the two. And then either the judges don't side with them, or they get into a long legal argument where they have to define, okay, what is referencing getting into a fucking, and what's direct plagiarism. They're gonna have to define that by a percentage, and so it's quite that's straight. I know that you can actually copyright, at least in the US, you can copyright anything that is AI generated as long as you put enough human effort into it. Like, if it's a raw prompt, you can't copyright it unless it's a character that you have to copyright. But all things in it are still subject to copyright. You can train a model, and it's very useful, I believe, right now, but the output will be considered. So, I wonder how they're going to deal with that. you're gonna keep hyperfixating on what you're not able to do, then you're not gonna be able to do what you see yourself. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't think that things are useful. Like, when I hear like people who draw, not all of them, like when they talk about like doing math or chemistry, they act as if it's something that they just can't do, but they don't. But then, like, when we have like arguments around, when there's arguments around AI and doing stuff, and they said just pick up a pencil, and then I actually look at like the AI debates online where you actually listen to pros talk about it. They say, guys, we don't want to draw. Like, dudes, we just don't want to do it. We want the final product, but we don't want to draw. Kind of like how some people were like, I want Nikes. I don't want to make Nikes. Same Talents don't exist, it's just what people know how to do. Learning is key. I mean, there are some things you'll always be better at, just because your brain has been wired that way. So, depending on how your brain is when you're born, you will be better at doing some things than others. I don't know why I added a loss there. I need to go back and fix that. Learning is more important, but there are things you're just naturally better at doing. But that's also like one thing where I would say, yes, you can be anything. No, not really. It doesn't actually work that way. Like, yes, you could be an artist, but no, you actually can't. You have too much work. Yes, you could be a mathematician, but no, you never were taught it properly. And you don't have the resources, and plus you're overworked. You're never going to be able to do it. In theory, you could do almost anything. But no, not really. You can't. You can only really do what you've already been doing, or things that are accessible to you. Those are the things you enjoy, which means you're putting all your focus on it. Yeah. And that's how you tell whether you enjoy something. If you say, I'll never use this thing, then yeah. You know. You're never going to use it until you have to use it. Well, until you get in a situation where you have to use it, and then where you're not knowing it, it's the difference between you getting something and not getting something, and it will hurt. So saying, I'll never use this, for example, people like to say that, that never actually happened. Sure, you may never use it now, but then in that brief moment where you actually have to know it and you're fucked, what happens to you? There is no more. So it's always good to learn more stuff. You can always do better. You could always do worse too. You could always do better. Not necessarily if you actually put your mind to it. That's a bit different. For some things you could put your mind to and do better at them. For other things you just kinda have to wait. Wait all day. Around like 10 in about 15 years from now. Oh wait, OBS I have to reconnect. I didn't even notice. OBS should be reconnected still. I think I should be able to start yapping. But I wonder how people are going to view tech in 15 years. I think by then, at least with all the open source models that developers in China are making that you get download to your computer. And with just general new advances in technology, right? Besides AI. Well, all that will probably advance. I definitely think in 15 years, I think that definitely in 15 years, public perception is going to change. And it will be whatever the new status quo is going to be. Hey, Ruby. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, kind of like when we had the printing press and the people who have been replaced by that did not like that the jobs were taken away. I would expect a similar displacement to happen. Now, how violent that's going to be, I don't know. But it would be quite interesting to see. Even people in the Industrial Revolution, they didn't like the fact that machines could were making more efficient. I don't think they hated the actual machine. They more hated that, hey, this guy who owns us, basically. Let me add a loss here. I'm talking too much. Yeah, so the guy who basically owns us doesn't want us to work anymore. He wants to fire us. But they're still going to have all the other people who are still here work the same amount, if not more. So, I expect it to be similar to that. Only difference being, that you're in a more able to see a lot more than you did in the YouTube. So if there were people who were like, "Oh, I'm against this," it's a lot easier to just say, "Okay, I have a computer algorithm. I'll mark you in that algorithm, and then yeah, I'll just suppress that." Though it's just much easier to do. So people may touch it. Which kind of has its own problem. They might. I don't know. I like rambling. Someone is calling the house phone. We don't usually use the house phone. It might be a scammer, I'm not really sure. Oh, my mom is calling me. Sorry, my mom called me. But yeah, I don't usually have too many opinions on things. Well, no, I do have opinions on things, but I don't usually get emotional about it. I know it's been more than 30 minutes, but I've been rambling, that's why. One thing I have been wondering is that, at least for me, because I'm thinking about how a lot of people are catching infectious diseases now. Well, they have been for a while, but more neurodegenerative diseases. So I'm thinking that likely what may happen, and like what we're starting to see happen with people who have AI usage. And they're essentially saying, oh, these people, their brains are weaker. What I'm actually thinking is happening is maybe, just maybe, since I know COVID degenerates the brain, maybe what's happening is that more and more people are having their brains get cognitively disabled and destroyed. So people have to use these AI programs to be able to type and be able to say the things that they just can't say anymore because that part of their brain is gone. So I'm thinking that might be an association there. So, like, not mitigating disease, maybe a good ploy if you're running a major AI corporation. Not locally, but if you're trying to make money off everyone using it, it might be good to work and suppress public health so people get disabled. So, you're able to basically have a lot of people who not necessarily can't think for themselves, but more that their body just can't do it anymore. So you basically just control them. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm kind of wondering if that theory is coming true. At least looking at, like, the children and everything. like at least their development of motor shields is slowing down. Like the ones born after 2020. So I am kind of wondering, like, yeah, there may be a problem there. Might have a decent amount more children who have mental conditions that they didn't have before, or they're disabled in some way. So if like Sam Altman's looking at it and he has his health plan, thinking, yeah, it kind of makes sense why he would be trying to get into the health sphere. It makes sense. It makes complete sense why they'd be doing that. Other than that, I don't really know. Are you guys talking about something completely different? I'm just talking to like basically no one now. No. Oh, I thought this happened. The channel's dead anyway. I mean, you can revive your channel if you want to. You're gonna get kicked off soon? I know, you have parental controls enabled. I know. Ugh. But yeah, I also did see, the way I found out about it, I actually looked on the AI Wars subreddit on Reddit. I actually realized that Google released Uni 3, I think, this week or last week. I have to check, but a lot of, I think in both NVIDIA and Google, they're trying to get the prototypes of a system where you have an AI model play a game for you. Now, to be fair, it's the very early stages of it, so it's not going to have context, which is the biggest issue with almost all of the AI projects now. They don't have context, so they're not able to relate two things together, even if they can have good composition. Good structure, but no context. So basically, like, someone who has Wernicke's aphasia, they can speak words, but it doesn't make sense. They have grammar, they speak English, the words come out right, but the words are coming out wrong. Grammar rules are messed up. This is the main issue that a lot of these AI things happen. The question is, I'm guessing, when do they actually get the context in there? Because once they get the context in there, you get a person that, you know, actually has ideas. I'm wondering how much is going to be incorporated into different shows and games. Now, that service will probably have a fee charge. But I don't think, like, if someone makes an open source version of it, that would probably only really be used by professionals. I highly doubt that anyone's going to be making a full-fledged game with a generative model. I highly doubt it. They're not there at all. But for someone who actually knows how to make games, it would be fine. Because that's something that people don't talk about. Alright, I got that. It's not bad. Starting Genshin today. I don't know, guys. I don't actually play games that much. I usually watch a lot more videos. I said that about Splatoon, but I'll never get the Marie fan title. Alright, I'll keep going. This is another win. Alright. Actually, I wonder what they're talking about now, actually. What are they talking about on the AI Awards Reddit? They're probably talking about antis or making people orcs again. How to rage bait AI bros. This has to be an amazing post. There's 900 likes. Real rage bait is the apostrophe usage. I love actually looking at the baits online. They're so fun. They're so fun to look at. Oh my goodness. I actually would need to delete a lot of stuff. Let me get rid of this tab. I think after this I'll show what I see on Reddit. I think I can show it now actually. I have a little bit of time. But yeah, I usually scroll this and read arguments from different people on both sides of the AI debate just to see what's going on here. I like a lot of the debates and arguments because it puts everything in context. Because you have both people who are against it and for it in the subreddit. So listening to both sides is actually quite interesting. People arguing about the copyright and everything. It's actually really cool. You learn some things that you haven't learned before. But a lot of it's like 99% rage debate. There's like a few good discussions. I asked about, I think if I checked like... I think I asked like one about, we have a disconnection. Hold on. I'll remake the room. Done. Join the room again, please. Rejoin the room, please. We're playing again. Hold on. Go back. I reset invites. Wait, did OBS crash on me? I was just about to say. About to disconnect? Okay. But yeah, one thing I asked the community, hey guys, do you guys think someone's going to attack a data center? And then I got a bunch of responses. I actually learned a lot about like data center security. Apparently they have like military grade security, which I did not know about. But I've read a lot here. And it's actually pretty cool. Like just reading through it. And people actually giving a realistic way that if you don't like a data center, what you can actually do about it. It's actually quite cool. See you, Ruby. But yeah, I like reading the subreddit. It's pretty cool. I did see a comment. I know who the person is, but I actually like read, like I think it was a comment from Tyler Zero. He's been doing like photography for. They say that they've been doing photography for about 30 years, but they incorporate AI into their work now. So I'd actually do read some of your posts, but I should read more of them just to get more of a perspective from. Okay, here are people who don't like it. Here are people who actually use it in the field, and they've also been doing art for decades. How do they feel about it? To get a more rounded perspective about where things might actually go in the future. Just so, like, when you actually do have to make an argument, you're not illiterate and you don't get smacked in the face because you don't know. Always good to at least be a little bit. I mean, you do have to have it. I am not dead. If I did. I'll throw it there. I have nothing to do with it on this side. I have to move to where the enemy is going to be, not where I would like to be. Sure, behind me. Strong at the study? Okay. See you, Zero. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm missing all my shots, actually. I can't hit anything. I guess it's just me. Yeah, for the moment, it's just you, yeah. I believe so. And plus, like, 3 other people. I don't know. I don't think people were really interested in me rambling. Which, I guess that makes sense. People don't like having tough competition. I don't know. I'm usually not that type of person. I like having conversations. I don't usually like having conversations about random material, though. I usually like structured conversations. I'm trying to put apart my guitar. Oh, okay. That's fine. I did find the art theft thing to be quite interesting. I do like post some of the stuff I have, but to be honest, I'm not really concerned about people taking my art, because I don't really mind. It's more promotion for me anyway. I just don't want people to use it to harm me. That's all I care about. I might as well just learn as many different forms as I can of self-expression. What do I talk about? Talk about anything, whatever you want. I don't really mind. Just wanted to say that. I guess I'm wondering, where does that sense of worthlessness come from? I've heard it from a lot of artists, and I feel like I probably shouldn't have mentioned this, but guys, I don't know. I don't think you could say the S word online, but I think you actually can actually. Hold on. Let me check YouTube. Are you allowed to say the word? Are you allowed to say this on YouTube? I don't want this to get taken down. But I don't know. It feels like a lot. I need to actually check. Wait. My E key is busted, so I can't actually check anything. Oh my god. Why is my E key not working? Okay. ED. The weather's been okay. It's been cold, but it's alright. Okay, so YouTube demonetized me, but basically, I'll say it anyway. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really get it, but a lot of people who are not even just artists, just creative in general. I don't know what the reason is, but it seems like for a lot of them, like when I'm actually talking to them, they're all passively suicidal. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Personally, I don't get it. But it seems to be common in almost all of them. So I'm wondering if there's a reason behind that. Because that is something to pay attention to, and someone could explain that if they really wanted to. And that was something I've noticed a lot of. Why is it? What's the why do they feel that? I guess that includes me. But do you feel that way too? I don't know. I haven't talked to them. But it's just something I noticed, like, they hate themselves. They don't like the way things are. They don't like them. They try to get rid of themselves as an identity. And for me, that's very strange. Because it's like, it's all of them. Why is it all of them? Where does that come from? fascinating stuff. It was how I described it. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. It's interesting. But I guess maybe his parents. Yeah, see it on. This person is cool. Okay, my stomach is empty. It's making me like. When my stomach is empty, like my body just acts very weirdly. It's just sort of bouncing, and I can't stay there. I've also noticed this too, like when my body is stressed, like I just. I need to look into it. I want to know why. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people who either like draw, make music, or of these other things, right? I've noticed that they don't have good relationships with their family. They don't have a support network. They hate themselves and how they look, and I don't know why that's like that. I mean, it's been recently when I started to value myself more. Okay, like, I mean, the way I feel about it, right? Like, for me. Sorry if I'm bringing this, this describes me well, holy. Sorry if I'm bringing this way too much. It's making you all uncomfortable. It's fine. It does not matter. It does not matter to me. It's fine. It's just something that I just realized, like, why is that the common characteristic? What's going on there? Why is that like the common characteristic? It's so interesting. Like, guys, are we really trying to get rid of ourselves that much? Like, come on. What are we doing? Because it also makes me think about, like, people, as I look at, okay, so people talk about AI psychosis and it leading them to do stuff. One thing I am wondering, right, is if back in 22, if major companies were not using it to fire people at their workplace, I wonder what would have happened, because there are already a lot of people, right, in these creative communities who don't like themselves, who hate themselves, and everything else. AI, at least right now, not really, it doesn't really give you facts as much more there to just be like a yes man for right now. I wonder what would have happened had those events not occurred, the people didn't move like Anarchy, and they actually used it for those purposes to help them soothe themselves. One major reason that I've realized, I looked online, people use these AI chatbots because they have no family, no one likes talking to them. Well, no one is talking to them. And I feel like people need to really understand it. Guys, it has to be good. Alright, see you, Jero. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming by. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but at least you were here today, so that's all that matters. But yeah. A lot of people use these chatbots because people in their actual life don't care about them. So, what I would propose is like, because I think I said something in the and they don't want my, like AI in general. I think that people who are in these, you can leave too, that's fine. It's okay. If you have stuff to do, I would suggest you go do it. Just so you're not late on anything. I'm not that important. So if you need to go, you can go. You can go if you need to. But yeah. No, that's fine. My mood's not getting dampened. Because I'm not getting depressed by this. This is stuff I like talking about. I just think that, like, generally, at least for those who are anti-AI, because I'm fine with the position, that position, like, I tolerate it. I feel like if they want people to not use it, they have to actually build a community. And that's what I want to do. Build a community, actually talk to people, get them into art. Not even just art, get them to actually interact with people in the community, actually help them. Put down the pencil meme and actually start talking to these people and give them a reason to keep going. And I feel like that's what should be done. Also, hey Matthew, welcome to the stream. If you want to play, just let me know. I don't think I have the pool code up right now, so I'll type it for you. I'll be ending stream soon. I've been streaming way too long. I've been talking way too long. But I'll give you a pool code if you want to join. Give me a second. Marie did it for you. Let me pin that message. Hello. You already said hi originally, but if you didn't hear me, the pool is right there. Just type it in. And you should be able to join. Yeah, you should be able to join it. So, I'll make a new room. Just type in the pool. You should be able to join. Hopefully. So, I'll send out multiple invites, and when you're ready, just let me know. But yeah, I feel like, generally, because I'm fine with the position, I feel if you want to say, I support real creators, what you should do is look for other creators to actually support. Like, actually go out your way and find people who are not in the niche that you're interested in, and support them. You'll learn a lot more that way, and you'll make a lot more connections. Actually support people. Don't give talking points. And also, if you have, like, a belief system, keep it consistent. Like, if one thing is X and the other thing is Y, but their category is similar to if you have to observe it from an objective point of view, you have to make sure that any argument that you do present doesn't have to be factual, but it has to make sense. Everything that you say has to line up perfectly, where it's consistent. It's consistent, it could be followed, and then a person can't just, okay, you believe X. I know you believe X, but this contradicts Y. So, they can't loop circles around you. You want to try and avoid that if possible. Otherwise, that's fine. Oh. I just got an email from the president of my college. Apparently, one of the deans just died, so that's bad. That's unfortunate. I think I scared them off. No, they're still here. I don't know. There's 6 people here. I don't know who's watching, but welcome. Well, welcome, and I hope you continue watching. Also, hey, Cheese Blue, welcome to the stream. I need to actually send out an invite for new people. Are you guys able to play, or are you just able to watch for right now? Kiwi's here. We'll get started with this. But yeah, if you guys want to roll back for the ramble, you guys can do that. I'll probably make a larger video about rambling. I'll just have like a rambling stream tomorrow. That's it. It's like a rambling stream. Is the pool pinned? The pool is pinned, yes. The pool is a pinned message. It is indeed a pinned message. So just type that in, and you should be able to do it. Marie Plush is keeping you safe. From what? What does it keep you safe from? Alright, Nightbot sent 2 messages. I'll do like 3. I'll do 3 matches. Actual like 3 matches, and I'll end it. I think I'll make like a rambling video after this. Not a rambling stream, but I'll make like a ramble video. Or just talk about my thoughts. But you can disagree with. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to stick to, I prefer not to stick with the same thing after everything. I like my thing to change slightly every day. At least to make it make sense. So, if there are contradictions, I want to at least be able to find them, and then get rid of them. Alright, so they have a push on those rights. Okay, I messed up. Push on this right side. And then I just died to lead it right there. Not good. I think I could push left if I really wanted to. Teammate was able to clear this out, but this is never gonna hear it. I will ignore okay, I'm down. That's fine. We need to get right side. I don't know what I should do to get right side actually, but I'll paint it anyway. Yeah. Well, I guess a good question for you guys is, right? Honest question. What do you guys think the year is going to be like for you? Do you guys think this will be a good year? Are there things that you want to see? Not necessarily for me, but just for your personal life. What do you want to happen? For me, I just kind of want to continue what I am doing and just expand. I also want to be able to find someone to talk to. But also, I think there's a person at school, at college, I can talk to. Because I saw some posts that they liked. I commented on their decision to protest a AI exploration day that my school is hosting, and I did talk about the need to talk to people. So I kind of want to have a larger conversations. My condolences by the way, for the dean and their family. Thank you. I don't know them personally, but I think they're pretty important because they run one of the major denominations inside the college that I'm in, which has, I think, 4 to 5 major denominations, things that are studied. If you don't, I mean, I don't think you should stop playing Dynamo if you really don't want, if you really, like, how do I say it? You shouldn't stop playing Dynamo unless you feel it's not working for you anymore. If you want to become a full leader player, that's also fine. Mid-year has to be better than last year. How bad was last year? Oh my goodness. How bad was last year for you? Oh my goodness. How bad was the peak? I just feel like I don't do great with it. Well, personally? Well, I don't know. What do you judge as, being, whatchamacallit? What do you judge as not having good performance? You barely get a positive KD with it. Oh, I mean, you can improve on that. That could take time. What I did to improve is I usually watch Splatoon's very older videos on how to improve the game, and I played a lot. But you might not have the same amount of time. That's what I did to improve. I used to scream at this game a lot, but I don't do that anymore. Because you have to keep some sort of content. Oh, wait. Okay, how is that not... I was about to say, how's that not damaging? You want a very dry ear? A dry ear? Why, bro? You want excitement? A dry ear. Okay, what would be the opposite of a dry ear if that in your case? Like, what is a dry ear for you? Is your e-meter good? I have to watch it more. It's decent. Usually E-leaders are further back compared to the rest of your team, though. You usually play more frontline with it. But I have to see more of your gameplay to really assess it. There are top E-leader players. There should be gameplay of them. So you can use their videos to compare what you're doing for that. I kind of play mainly support weapons. I think... Wait, hold on. That's the only message you sent after your last message. It seemed like there was one that should have came before it, unless I have to check chat to find it. But I don't see it in the chat. I can't move that way. Okay, let's go first now. I frontline because there's not many places to go. Oh, I mean, you know, that's a fair assessment, generally. I mean, I would say, generally for backline weapons, your goal is to hold space. You do move, you just don't move as much as the rest of your team. So, kind of like, giving a real-life example, it will kind of be like you are the anchor of the boat. So you are on a ship and you keep the boat anchored and balanced. That's what the back line is for. The front line is to get through the water. You are there to make sure that you don't sink. That your team does not sink. Is how I would view it. Alright, let me add a win here. That's not the right place. I posted Diva. I posted via a bunch of leader shots if that helps. I could look at them, yeah. I could definitely look at them. I could look at it at some time. Bad grammar? That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. But yeah, I guess back to the Reddit thing earlier. Usually, I like to come here or just search Reddit or other forums just to see what people are thinking. So, like, I would read comments like this, understand what people are saying, because you could tell which side people are usually from. Read their arguments, take context into note, and then build a new one later. Oh, my grandma's calling. Yeah, my mic was muted. My grandmother called me. She was just talking to me. She was checking up on me. That's why my mic was muted. I apologize for that. My family does actually care about me. Do you think I should be a leader over Dynamo? That's a tougher question to answer, at least for me, because I don't understand your full playstyle, the way you like to play. Yes, that I would need to understand that first before I would make a general recommendation. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Yeah, I will want to understand your general playstyle, how you like to play, how you play in practice, before I recommend one of the other, because they play very differently. E-Leader is more patient. I know this for sure. E-Leader is definitely a lot more patient of a weapon that you have to play. Whereas Dynamo is not as patient, but there's a bit of patience in terms of actually getting kills. I like clearing objectives to help my teammates get in. I don't really play competitively. If you like doing the objective specifically, you can do E-Leader, because E-Leader's job at that point, if you're playing a ranked mode, is to get objective. Dynamo has much more of a role of clearing everything in front of them. Whereas E-Leader is for holding space and keeping the enemy away. But yeah. A lot, like, I think for me, I've gotten to the point where I hear people complain about things, or they're very upset about different things, or they have higher emotional reactions than I do. And I think for me at this point, I just kind of stare at them and observe what's happening, and then judge what to do from that point onward. Like, I don't take when my mother yells louder as seriously, or as like more, how to say it? I don't take it to heart as much, because you know that they're in pain, right? I understand that, so that's as pattern recognition. That's how I am. They are upset. They are in pain. They work very hard. Right? I understand that. And that's why I understand that they react this way. Whereas when there's a problem for me, I don't really react that way. I usually try to get a pretty concise answer, or I don't have like a blood pressure swing. If I do have an issue, it's not like I don't get sad or I don't have emotions. But I try to minimize the emotions I put into things, because because honestly I feel that they're not good, and they're not really that good in many cases. It's more about being clear and concise, at least showing that. I didn't say showing strength, but showing that at least you're thinking sure. Like, I've had discussions about that. You can't really change them. I've talked to them about AI, and their version of it is different than other people do it. For them, it's like, well, a computer can only do what it tells it to do, and it doesn't really do as much as they said. Which I find to be interesting. because they wanted to do a resume where they put up their resume into ChatGPT. But one thing I think they said is like it didn't do anything for me. And I said to her, "Do you have an account?" And she said no. And one thing I did mention is that you can't use the software without an account. And it's interesting. But I think they're also coming from the perspective of like they've been around. They've seen how like American companies they don't actually make good products. They make terrible products actually. And I think from that experience that's where they get that. You tend to be very emotional. I mean that's fine. Everyone acts a bit differently. I know some people definitely get a lot more emotional than others when they shut down. Definitely due to their own personal experiences. Now, have I shut down? Yes. At times, but honestly, now I'm actually thinking about it, the amount of times I actually do shut down is very low. I don't know. I'm more combative than peaceful, but definitely combative. While my mother's blood pressure is going all the way up because someone's making a mistake, I don't really have a reaction. I'm just kind of looking. I don't really like showing everyone. Only really people actually trust. Hold on. I don't really like showing everyone. Only really people actually trust. I think you meant I think I can understand what you meant here. Which my parents think I know. Matter what, should trust them when I don't at all. I'm trying to piece this together. Let me put the English together. Let's say loss. I guess we'll keep going. I don't really mind. I'll keep going. I'll keep playing with people. Let's see. I don't like showing everyone. I only really people I actually trust with my parents. Think I know matter what should trust them. You don't trust your parents with your emotions. Okay, that's much clearer. That's much clearer. The English is actually finally connected. That's much clearer. Yeah. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Usually, I feel like this is more personal, but I feel like when I have to, oh my goodness. You actually hear me rambling now. The brain's actually started to work. I'm no longer tired. The brain's not hurting. Things are starting to click together. But I would say, when at least I'm talking to my mother about things, when I have my emotional issues, which they do occur, but it's not every day. Definitely not every day. Definitely not every month. But I would say it's seasonal. It comes up time to time. Some month, like 1 month, nothing. 1 month, maybe something for like a day. Not even a day, like a few hours. But I do think about things. So, last year for me, I think the bigger things I went over, I think the bigger two lessons, at least for me, where I had like actual, like 3 major like emotional things for me last year, was me talking to someone I know about wildfires, and me telling him, hey, you should check there's a wildfire, even if, like, he said, oh, they're nowhere near me. And then I talked to my mom about it, I was like, what's wrong with you? And, like, I don't know. But I wanted him to, like, be safe, because I don't want him to burn in the fire. The second thing was there was someone I was talking to, the girl I was talking to that I was interested in, and then they suddenly cut contact randomly. And I want to know why, but they never gave me an answer. So then that loomed on my mind. That hurt me a lot. Where, not hurt a lot where it's like emotionally devastating. I guess thinking about it constantly is devastating. It's more chip away attrition than anything else. But after the summer, because I noticed like, wait, they're kind of acting a bit strange. And then what I actually did was, I kind of felt like they're not paying attention to me. They don't really seem to care. At some point, like in October, after I realized, wait, I actually need a club obligation to get done because I need to make a decision. This person's kind of in the way, right? What I had to do was I had to actually personally confront them about it and like say, hey, are you able to play? And they're like, no, in the weakest way possible. And after that, I felt kind of both embarrassed, but also like, in my opinion, it's like, how was I talking to a person that does not have a spine? It was just a thing I was interested in. And now I just kind of felt a little bit dumb. Like, wow, this was a huge mistake. You have to make sure the person you actually talk to has spine. And then I guess the third thing was, I think, a game that I got into, and then I realized, wait, why is it that robots and scammers want to talk to me more than actual people? That was the third thing. I felt bad about that, but then, I don't know, after a while, I was like, man, I could see why people don't, like, I could see why people would go to chat bots and not chat. My parents try to control everything. I'm not allowed privacy, so I can't really talk to it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. That makes sense. That's understandable. Actually, I think a lot of people have parents like that. I think that's one reason why I couldn't talk to one person. Actually. But that makes sense. I don't know. I think my experiences are different because I don't have a, it would be wrong to say I don't have a worryful parent. That's incorrect. But because they work all the time, I actually do have a lot of degree of freedom. But also, because I'm honest, I can actually talk to them about why I feel a certain way. I can get information across, like I'm doing now. I'm actually quite enthusiastic about this. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun. Which is why it all builds up. Yeah, if you're not able to talk about something, it does build up over time. No, that's not to say, like, for me, like, when I talk to my mother sometimes about it, it's not to say that she always makes it better. No, initially, it feels like it gets worse. But then, like, when I actually listen to what they're saying, it's just, it's hurtful because it's truth and it's painful, and they deliver it like a gun to your head. It's just all at once. Truth to your head like a gun, and it magically snaps like together like that. It hurts, but then she talks to me afterward, and then we get to a solution. Yeah, that's fine. You can only talk about what you're comfortable with talking about. It kind of makes sense why people wouldn't talk about stuff online, because you're not the only person here, there's other people watching as well. I don't really know. I just like talking about this episode. And that's about it. Okay, the enemies are there. Okay, there we go. I like kind of like serious conversations. Only 3 people you talk to about comfortably, they have kept me going for so long. I don't really know if I have this type of people, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but not really. I don't actually know if I really have safe people to talk to, besides one person. Like, I technically have my family, yes, but I'm trying to find someone who's actually around my age to talk to. Not because my parents are terrible people, but because they're going to die. And I know that, like, they're older. They're going to die eventually, and you're going to need someone who's around your age or even younger. I have to find someone. And I might go. I need to sleep. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know. That's what the channel's all about. I don't really mind playing games too much. I just have the space to talk about anything. I don't know what happened. as long as no one's getting physically beat up, it's fine. Have a good night. I think I'll actually still be streaming for a little bit longer. Teammate. Alright, there. I got swerved out. That's my fault. Hey, Nick Gamer, welcome to the stream. What's going on? I'll do one more match. Unfortunately, you joined later in the stream. I don't want to continue the stream too much longer because I have to do, I think it's a homework. But thank you for stopping by. Good to continue to talk. I might do another stream tomorrow, but usually I do streams every Saturday now because I usually have them scheduled. So on Saturday around, what time would it be? Around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I usually have a stream going. So if you want to join another stream, just subscribe. Well, don't just subscribe, but keep like a notification bell for the next stream whenever it does happen. Alright, last game, I think I won this game, lost this one, but this one was very close. I think if I did a Fizzy Bomb, or I was able to get a Splat, I think we would have got that one. Very close overall, that was a fun game. But I think I got intercepted by the shot there. So, I was struggling a bit. But it's okay. Life is alright. As long as people could talk about different things, it's okay. Alright. There's not many people here. It's only one person watching. Stream has naturally died down. I think probably I was rambling too much earlier, but I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video about my ramblings as I eat food. And then I'll just upload that to YouTube, because I don't really mind. Okay, Kraken is there. Come on, I need to tell. There we go. It fell. To get this guy because I'm terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I actually can't hit people. My aim is bad. I think I'm actually in a good mood. Wow. Like I've talked about things that I actually want to talk about, and now I'm in a good mood. I'm in a genuinely good mood. Although it's getting later and later into the day. But I'm in a good mood. And I like that. I'm in a good mood, I'm happy, I'm talking about stuff. And I don't really mind what's happening. It feels good being happy. It feels good rambling. It feels good to do that. Because usually I just don't do it. Not because I'm scared of doing it, but just because people don't have conversation. But I'm rambling now, so I feel better. But I don't feel good about getting sniped. That's not good. But that's me, just talking too much. That's alright. It's a teammate there. I do appreciate Dimitri for playing with me for all this time. I do like that. Even though we lost some matches and we won some, I feel it's still good that we were able to get the playtime in there. And we're able to enjoy ourselves, so that's fine. Alright, so that's 15 losses. Now, if I compare that to wins, 16 wins, 15 losses, I think that's a perfect place to end it. So what I'll do, I'll make a ramble video after this. I don't really know. Making like a black screen video doesn't seem to be like the best idea, but you know, it could work. I thank everyone for watching stream. Thank you for being here. I hope to talk more tomorrow. Yeah, I liked how we were doing. Oh, just thank you to everyone who was here. I know most people are not here right now. It's a pretty empty stream, which is quite sad, but there were people here. People talked a lot. I rambled for about an hour or more, but I had a good time, so thank you guys for watching stream. I'll be here tomorrow. Well, I might be here tomorrow. I don't really know, but I'll definitely make a video after this, so let me get right to that. Goodbye, guys.